welcome to another episode of New Release Tuesday, in which I tell you all about these new books, which there are more than I thought there were. It's a lot of books. First of all, I would like to thank Melissabooks and my friend Braiden on Twitter, who are completely amazing, because I went to my usual site and there was one book and I was like, come on Twitter, tell me what's up. And they sent me some links and some ideas of what's coming out this week, and so definitely thank you guys. Links below to their different stuff, and so you can go follow them. That'd be awesome because they're wonderful people. First and foremost, this is the one that I have to read this, and it is What Happened in Peru by Cassandra Clare and Sarah Reese Brennan, and this is one of the spin-off books, and it's in the it's the Bane Chronicles, but it's the first one, and it's about Magnus Bane, and actually, yeah, what happened in Peru? Like, there are all these questions, and so I'm sure this is like kind of filling in the blanks, and so it's sure to be a really great series and a lot of fun, and I think it's once a month that they're coming out with these. If not, I'll let you know. I'll keep you on the DL. Second book is Taken by Erin Bowman, and this is about this society in which at the age of 18, boys who are now men, they are taken in the heist, and basically our main character is trying to escape that. I guess the book starts a few months before the Taken period, and so he's like, I gotta escape or I have to be involved in this heist deal, and so yeah. That sounds scary. Like, don't you think about that? It's just like, what if those books that are like, you know, if you didn't survive past this point, or, you know, like Darkest Minds too, it's like, what if you just had superpowers and you could make your parents forget who you were? It's insane. It's great. How do authors think of these things? The book I've been waiting for since like last September is coming out today, and it is Game by Barry Lyga, and this is the second book in the, I don't know what the series is called, but it's the sequel to I Hunt Killers, and it involves Jazz, who is the son of a serial killer, and the first book was amazing and brutal and so creepy and everything that I need, because I don't read a lot of horror. I sometimes watch some suspense films with friends and some scarier stuff with friends, but this one, it's good. I need to read Game. I need it. I need it. Dead Silence by Kimberly Durning, and this is the fourth book in the series, and it's about this girl who can sense the dead on their killer. So basically, you know, whatever is left of this dead person kind of clings to this killer, and so yeah, it sounds pretty cool. It sounds kind of cool. Yeah, like I said, I like suspense. Fire by Angie Sage, and this is in the Heap series. Basically, it's high fantasy, and you know how much we like that high fantasy in the young adult fiction. I haven't read a lot of it, let's be honest, but it looks like a lot of fun. It looks a lot of great adventure. A lot of weird names, as usual, with the high fantasy. The Grass is Always Greener by Jen Kalanita, and this is the third book in the Bells series, in which there is even more drama. True by Hilary Duff, and probably a ghostwriter somewhere, possibly. Who knows? I like this cover. It had a great use of that iris thing. Anyways, this is the third and final book in this series, and basically I think this is a dystopian. Basically there's a lot of secrets that are being hidden from other people, and so why not put those out in the open? I don't know what to say about this book. It was very vague. It's just like, people are hiding secrets. Yes. Breathe by Jackie Morse Kessler, and this is the third book in the Riders of the Apocalypse series, in which Death is, I guess, the ruler of the world. He's like been there since always, and I guess the riders or the horsemen of the apocalypse are real, and they keep the balance, and Death is like, hey, I'm gonna whatever he does, but he's like, I am done with life. Let's get rid of this whole life thing. Let's just get it done, out of here. And this one dude is like, hold on, hold on, let's see if I can save the day here. Let's see if I can keep death from being a little suicidal. Yeah. You never see that much. So I'm thinking this is a little bit fun with the also apocalyptic idea. So yeah, I'm turning into Bill Cosby over here, like with these. He never did that, but you know, sometimes I feel like he does the jerky movements and you're like, okay, yep. Furious by Joel Wolfson, and this is a take on the Greek mythology of the Furies, and basically they're these three girls, sisters, and they wish to seek revenge on some people, and yes, it sounds intense. Very intense. Symptoms of My Insanity by Mindy Raff, and I don't think I am going to be able to do this one justice by my summary, but basically it's about a girl who's a hypochondriac, and it's just like a whole range of emotions in this book, and just, it sounds really wonderful. I've seen both covers, which I will show now, and it looks really good. I have a hard time articulating what it's about, because the summary was just like, things from her brain, kind of like, you know, hypochondriac stuff that happens. It's worse than going on WebMD, let me tell you that. I don't know from experience, but I've known at least one person who was a hypochondriac at one point, and, you know, to the point where they just stayed in their house all the time. So I'm assuming that, you know, in this book it's probably a little bit bringing in the funny, but also bringing in the real life aspect of what does that mean. And so I really respect authors who kind of bring that into the fictional world and bringing that into young adult fiction, because you don't get to see that every day. I know there's some darker fiction and stuff like that, but most of the time I know I like to stick to the urban fantasy with, you know, the different kind of fantasy and real life blending together, but this is like real life and real life coming together, and so I'm excited to read this one. Yes.